was 6 blocks away. So we had to walk. So the bread's unwrapped in those days. So she said, okay, you two, we didn't want to go. So we went. So down we go to the MP, bought 2 loaves of bread. Now, when you got 2 brothers together, you take turns carrying the bread. After all, you can't carry it yourself all the way. So we decided to do this. I walked 1 block, and I said, Arthur, it's your turn. He's a year younger. I don't want to carry it. Arthur, it's your turn. Take it. So he took it. He walked the block. He handed it back to me. That's all right. We've done about 3 blocks. There's 3 more to go. So then it was my turn to carry, and I said to Arthur, now, here's the bread. You carry it. I don't want to carry it. I said, okay, let's put it on the sidewalk. So we put it on the sidewalk. Never mind the dirt. We just put it down. I said, it's your turn to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I said, I'm not picking it up. It's your turn. So anyway, he eventually picked it up. I said, we're going to get in trouble here. So he picked it up, walked another block, and down it went again. And by the time we got home, it was, don't forget, it's unwrapped. So I handed my hand, here's the bread. There's only one thing wrong with the story. Somebody's seen it. So actually, that was heartbreaking because they told my aunt. Uncle Bobby wasn't the saint that day. Don't you ever take our bread and put it on the sidewalk. No, okay, we won't do that. So that's a little story I'd like to remember. My uncle, Bob, and Auntie were fishing, loved to fish. He's a great fisherman. And Renfrew, you probably know about that. Most of you went up to Renfrew. He wanted to go fishing every day if he could. So anyway, when we were young, there's a place called the Bog, Manta Magog in Sherwood. And he used to go fishing there, all stumps everywhere. That means mosquitoes are around. So he had an old tent, and those tents were not like they are today. The mosquitoes would come in out the tent. And so we go, oh! In the middle of the night, I was just a boy. I said, I hate fishing, I hate mosquitoes, I hate tents, I hate everything, I hate the world. So anyway, my uncle said, you can't sleep. I said, no, I can't, I'm all bitten. Okay, we'll get in the boat, we'll go in the middle of the lake, and we'll spend the night in the boat. And all I could hear was flip, flip. You know what it's like to be in a boat? I'll never forget that. Ever since then, I fished, but I've never loved it. He really did. But Uncle Tom, I can remember, he's a musician. That's about it. I haven't very much as far as they're concerned. They all came, my aunt, those 3 sisters came to a place called Hyde. Beautiful in England. It's the south of England. Some of you have been to England, I'm sure. Okay? I've never been to Hyde or not, but it's beautiful. It's not far from Dover. And they came from a beautiful spot. So my aunt, apparently, Auntie Ellis, was a nurse in the war. I guess my mother must have been helping too, and that's where she met my father. And who was telling me that my father was wounded? Wounded in the face. I didn't know that.
They had to get their son.
Yeah, Steve was telling you that.
He was unhappy with the kid that was having an allergic response to her dogs, or her house.
Yeah.
So they're coming over with their kids.
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
No, I said, who was it?
It would have been Stephen probably. He's
okay.
our historian.
Yeah.
My father was wounded in the first went to the hospital. That's where he met my mother. So
And he
that
was
was the
wounded in
beginning
the
of
face?
that.
Who did that?
Who was the oldest? Dorothy?
No,
No.
my mother was the oldest.
Oh, okay.
Catherine, Alice, and Dorothy. Dorothy was the youngest.
Oh, she's
And they came together as, I believe Dorothy came after. But they all lived in Sherwood. And they all got married.
And Dorothy was only 17 when she came, I think.
Yeah, she was
But
very
when
young.
my nephew took him down the Hyde,
Oh.
and they saw the church where his parents were married.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should go to the picture.
Oh, they were married when they came over.
Yeah.
Our grandmother met your
Oh,
father.
my father, my
In
father,
England.
they were married in England. Same age we did.
What was he doing? Was he in the war?
Pictures, I never thought.
Was it, how'd they meet over there? Wartime? First World War or what?
It was the First World War, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he was over there.